What's up? Hey, everyone. Tito, your big winner today. Andrew, Robert, Jared, Jeremy. A bit of a party crowd here today. I'm looking for the party crowd. I don't know. All right. Special announcement tomorrow night. We'll have a little stream happening tomorrow night. Get that first. It is on Saturday night. A band is in town, the Kings of Leon. So Strip Mall Steve, Kent Garrison, and I tomorrow night at 9. Yeah. In fact, I should make a banner for that, huh? Kings of Leon song draft. Wednesday night at 9 p.m. with Strip Mall Steve and Kent Garrison. Hell yeah. Let's have us a time. That'll be tomorrow night at 9. Blah, 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 blah. Freddie. What's up? Oh, Robert met Costner back in the day. Yikes. What's up, Freddie? Joshua. German Chris is here today. Daniel's in the house. Matt, what up? All right. Let's start with some stories. I mean, they tell you not to bury the lead. Fine, I'll do it. I'll do the lead. The lead is which actors are assholes according to people on set. And this has kind of been collected over a period of time. These stories have not been verified. But it is people who have claimed to have known, worked with, or been around these people on set. Some of these I think we can easily use our context clues, though, and verify. So this is pretty Gucci. And we'll go with number one, James Corden. One person said, I worked on a TV set. James Corden is an absolute jackass, not the funny, happy-go-lucky guy you see on TV. You know what? He gives off some of those fake Jimmy Fallon vibes that we've seen a little bit. And, yeah. There are multiple people who do not have good stories about James Corden. Been rude to people at a restaurant. We've heard that before. So, yeah, I don't know. 7 Kevin's Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, right? Tuesday, August 13th. Yeah, I knew that. It's telling me my Twitch title is not good, so I'm trying to update that while doing everything. Just allow it. Strip Mall Steve is guessing Gene Hackman, Christian Bale, Ed Norton, Dustin Hoffman. All right. See Steve tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Kings of Leon song draft. This person also, when they put that, the other person said, can't confirm. He has this thing about James Corden. He has this thing where he won't talk to anyone except the most senior crew. He treats everyone else like crap. I once witnessed him have a meltdown because the script supervisor spoke to him directly when the director was occupied. He thinks he's above everyone. Ooh, tough one, James Corden. Blake Lively in the news, and she's not been getting along with the co-star of the movie that she's in. That's what someone said, and this is kind of starting to go around a little bit. This is kind of why we're doing this today. We're starting to see this. I don't know that I believe it, because if you're married to Ryan Reynolds, I don't think you could be that big of an asshole, but this user says, my boyfriend works in the movie studios. Okay, so we're already secondhand accounts. That's good. My boyfriend works in this movie studios and concerts where we live and has done small to major movies and met some pretty big movie stars because of it. The worst person he's ever had to deal with was Blake Lively. He said she was the most entitled, snobbiest, and rudest person to deal with. She threw tantrums on set and she treated literally every single person like a piece of shit except for the director. Whoa. All right. So, do y'all know about what's going on right now with her and the movie she was just in and her co-star? They've been talking about not getting along. I think the guy um, did an interview, and I've kind of forgot his name. That's the problem. So I didn't, I didn't put it right there and save it. I should have. Um, but I think I can find it. I think I can find it. Yesterday was the 12th, right? This is where the story would have been the 12th. Got to keep my stuff organized. Point is, they're not getting along. That's how. We don't need to get bogged down with BS, Kevin. Keep it moving. Don't be a jerk. Interesting, though. Dr. Phil. I'd gladly do that one day. It's probably easy to tell, though. Like, who are the people that you don't like hang out with? I don't know. Most people are pretty nice. A couple, though. A couple. And probably a couple people think that about me, by the way, too. Now, it'd be a misunderstanding, but there are probably a couple people think that about me. Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil. This quote says, "My friend has worked on Dr. Phil for years. He has a no eye contact rule and is apparently one of the nastiest, most self absorbed people in the industry." Let me just go ahead and say we've got multiple forms of evidence that show that Dr. Phil is a complete dickwad. How about the time that he allegedly locked his entire staff in a room? You guys remember that one? I bet you do. Um, Here's what's happened now. He started this company over in Fort Worth called Merritt Street Media, and a bunch of people got laid off on Monday. Many of these people moved across the country to start this new job that they thought was a stable, well paying job. And then on Friday, after just a couple months, they were told they didn't have jobs anymore. Um, Dr. Phil wanted to start this thing, this Merritt Street Media thing, and then the new Dr. Phil primetime show. It launched in April. The employees were laid off as part of ongoing consolidations of departments and roles in efforts to achieve efficiencies at the highest level, which unfortunately resulted in some layoffs. It's not just some layoffs. Fort Worth Star Telegram says it's just fewer than 40 people that were laid off. Another source said it was closer to 50. The source who was laid off, who was a producer, had been with the network since before it went on the air, said the downsizing came out of nowhere. It was a shock. She said it was a bad event. The HR staff was pulling aside one employee at a time throughout the day. Employees who were laid off would return to their desk and begin packing up. Often they were in tears, and many employees who hadn't been called in for a meeting with HR yet were also crying because it got out and they knew. Oh, it's just fucking terrible. I hate Dr. Phil. That guy sucks, man. I got to be honest. Like, I just got to be real. That guy sucks. He rode Oprah's coattails to get to where he is, and he sucks. Former employee did ask to not be named for fear of being blacklisted. Now searching for a new job. She said nobody was receiving severance pay as part of the layoff, and they were told their insurance would run out at the end of the month. They said no severance was being offered because none of the employees had been employed long enough. We were just let go from a job out of nowhere. No warning, no anything, said another Merritt Street Media employee. Some of the former employees reported having moved to Fort Worth from states more than 12 hours away just a few months ago. They had no idea they were going to pay rent. They had no idea how they were going to pay rent on 12 and 15-month leases that they just signed. Oh, he's a piece of shit. Other former employees had just wrapped up a taping when they were called in for a powwow and told they had just been let go. Guys, we're going to need you to come in here for a powwow. I think that was TC and Dan on the Dumb Zone. What do you think? I'll keep the list going in a minute, but I want to tell you this Dr. Phil thing's a news story from today. Oh boy. To move across the nation to help get his stupid little company off the ground. Terrible. God, they put out a statement too. I hate when they do that. It is with great sadness that we have to say goodbye to some of our colleagues. We'll make it about great happiness and not fire them. You don't have to say goodbye. I think Dr. Phil's got the money. You don't see me shitting on UNT alum very often either, and I'm going after him. Oh, okay. You're an alcoholic. Screw off, Phil. Um, One freelancer who was not let go but did speak out said he disagreed with how the layoffs were conducted. He said it's so sad, it's unthinkable. The freelancer said that while the layoffs were taking place, a large buffet had been set up for talk show guests, including Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, one of the biggest ass clowns in the history of our state, who was at the studio to tape a roundtable. The roundtable was going to be about whether. Okay, this is really good. The roundtable discussion with Dr. Phil was going to be about whether God spared the life of former President Donald Trump during the assassination attempt last month. You can't make this stuff up. The freelancer said it was basically the split screen of everybody's getting laid off, and all of the higher ups are having this big, massive celebratory buffet for like the new direction of the network. Oh, I hate him. Okay, I move on. I know y'all don't care. Oh, he was going to do a sponsorship. I open for business. I know this reeks of tear down Turner Energy, but this is not. This is a news story from today. The other stuff is more gossipy, a little tear downy. I got to be honest though, this is a news story out today, and I hope people finally realize to stop supporting this just unbelievable looking guy. I mean, this guy is so fraudulent. I don't know even how did he even get famous? It doesn't make sense. Ugh. I hope that buffet sucked. There's pubes in it. All right, I'll keep it going here. One person said, I used to work in the film and TV industry. Tyra Banks legitimately will fire some people up if they look her in the eye when passing in the hallway, mostly interns. Boy, that just absolutely checks out. Absolutely checks out. Yeah, what is Dr. Phil without a mustache? That's a good point. A nobody? I I think that's right. I think he's a nobody. Just a useless face on this earth. Phil McGraw. Give me Tim. Give me Tim McGraw over Phil McGraw every time. Every time. Okay, now this one hurts right here on the actors who might be a-holes, according to people who might have worked. It's unconfirmed report. Michael Cera is a huge fucking asshole. I watched so many young musicians during the Sex Bob-omb tour come up to him to talk about music or gush about how he inspired them, only for him to either brush them off completely, ask them why they're talking to him, or just to have security to come take them away. Boy, I don't know. When you're young, though, oh, another guy said total dick. When you're young, see, I'm here trying to make an excuse for Michael Cera. I could see it. I could see it. Young, famous, kind of early. Why are you talking to me right now? Stop telling me you love Superbad. I don't care that you watched Arrested Development. I could see it. I could see it. I don't want to believe it though, and I won't. I won't. Chris Pine. Like I said, I got hired in for 4 days for a Netflix original film, and Chris Pine was a massive douchebag. All the crew were completely fed up with him. That's all I got on that, though. Give me specifics. Otherwise, it's hard to believe you. Like, I specifically know that it was reported that Dr. Phil locked his entire staff in a room. I know that. I used to work in the industry for a while. Asked some colleagues about the worst people they worked with, and more than one said Steven Seagal. Oh yeah, that's well known. He's well known to be the worst SNL host of all time too. Like they were having a hard time. There's a great line in the movie where Danny McBride goes, "Well, Michael Cera's dead. I guess not, everything's not bad." Dude, I got real cocky, and then would go out and still be second team on the football team and come back down to life real quick. Get rejected by a girl or two real quick. Ego just craters. Look at me now, though. Look at me now. That egotistical dickhole that I was when I was 13. Hell yeah. Come at me. No, don't. No, don't. Please don't. Faye Dunaway. What? Faye Dunaway, and I cannot stress this enough, Faye Dunaway. I've had dealings with her personally and can vouch for her entitledness and nastiness, but my friends who work on movie sets have horror stories, extremely demanding and also very picky. Okay, Faye. The other person said she brings her scales with her everywhere, will make anyone catering weigh it up, make anyone catering weigh it up in front of her. She has a no eye contact rule, which must never be disobeyed, and she also yells and screams when things do not go her way. Faye Dunaway, you bitch. According to people. People who could ever dream of entertaining dozens? Not me. Other rumored to be difficult actors and actresses. This person says, I was a production assistant back in 0405, and I noticed mainly European actors were very humble and low maintenance. It was U.S. talent that was the opposite, with exceptions, of course. On the films I worked on, Scarlett Johansson was very high maintenance. It was her first tentpole film, and I think it went to her head a little bit. She kept demanding extra things left and right, and it was a miserable experience for most of the PAs on set. Let me just say this. I think it's not your job as a PA to just do all that stuff, but it is kind of a part of your job. Doesn't mean abuse it. And I don't know that she did or didn't. You know, we don't know if any of this is true. Lights off. There ain't no eyes, my man. Oh. If you want to know the most entitled person I had to deal with, it was hands down Michael Bay. He's an asshole, the first order, and anyone associated with him. He has two huge ass dogs, not dongs, dogs, and some of his other staff are all straight up entitled jerks. Ugh, nothing's worse than a douchebag is a douchebag crew. Yee. Shia LaBeouf, Shia is a real asshole. That's all they got on him. It was pretty quick. My family member who works in the industry, Ben Stiller and John Cusack, have been described as very entitled and exactly what you would expect from them. I gotta say, man, everything I've heard about Ben Stiller is not that. And we have actually people who've been up close with those guys, and I think both of those guys, it's like, no, it's not the case. So, proof, not all this article is true. From a friend who's a movie director, Russell Crowe is super arrogant and self-important. I don't know, man. I mean, let's be more specific. You can't just be like, they have this trait. It's garbage. Um, that's probably enough. That's probably enough of that. See the Dr. Phil story. I have found what I think is the biggest disadvantage in sports right now. And I think I'll be quick with it, but I don't know, no one's going to care about this, right? Um, oh, by the way, Carrie, we'll find out. But the new show, Vince Vaughn's new show, drops on Apple tomorrow. I don't know if anyone has Apple. I don't know if I do. But it's something about a monkey. Yeah, pretty cool. Gotta admit, pretty cool. You know what? I could show you something. Instead of doing a story, I was gonna do. Y'all just want to see the video that had me and Christina laughing the other day? We put this video up in the studio. Uh, Maybe we just watch it for a minute. We were cracking up because this monkey. Okay, I think it's this one. Yep, it's this one. I don't know what's happening on it, by the way. I can't believe we're gonna do this instead of stories, but this is what had me and Christina laughing the other day. Check this out. Okay. Oh, gross. This monkey knows how to cook. I think it's some rice. Oh, what else do I need? Let me run off to the pantry. Oh, I forgot my apron. Oh, and my plants. Oh, let's pick some fresh vegetables. That'll be good. We'll put them in the stew. No, we'll just have an appetizer outside. I mean, dude, this is the dumbest stuff I've ever. We were talking like this for like, we probably had this on for an hour. Now, there's a whole thing too that involves gathering fruits, and there's a duck, and they put the duck in the dump truck. I'm serious. When we're doing the radio show 3 to 6, a lot of times there's a huge TV, and Christina's put this on in the corner, and this is just on. Look at. Oh, we found some tomatoes in there too. Okay, is that green beans? Well, don't get distracted, dude. Chop them up. Let's go. There we go. Rip that thing. Got a bunch of them. Well, they can probably skip the details on some of these. Probably just put them on. There we go. There's the edit we needed. What is that, a little pot? Boy, this is a sophisticated monkey. Oh, I see what we're doing. That is not real fire. Come on. We're not idiots here. I was believing what was going on for a minute, and then you put the fake fire on there. Ooh, delicious. It's about a fork. He's not even using it. Oh, he tried to. Oh. Yes. Yes. Oh, no. No. Uh-oh, to the rescue. Dr. Monkey. I'll fix you right up, boy. Where does it hurt? Your eye? Okay, put him on a little bed. This dog does not know what's happening. This is so good. This is the greatest show on TV. That dog should call the Frankles. He was in a wreck and it wasn't his fault. Well, he did kind of drive into it, I guess. Oh, so maybe. Oh, okay. Give him a shot. This is starting to get a little erotic. What is that? What is that wrapped up in there? Is there a? Oh, it's a rag. This is the smartest monkey that I've seen on this stream. There we go. We'll do a little surgery. Oh, oh no! Ah! What is that? Okay, let's stop and do Bandle. This has gotten cute enough. Sorry about that, guys. I don't even know how we got there. I don't even know. I don't even know how we got there. Bandle up, bandle up, bandle up. Let's go. The year is 2005. Man, I have a guess. It's not cake, Andrew. It's not car key game theme song. You guys have your bits, and I appreciate it. Okay, Papa Roach from Robert Rocks goes with Blink. How much of what, Lawrence? Are you talking about the stream? No, probably not much. I actually think it's Like a Stone by Audio Slave. But it maybe not be on there, right? Nope, it's not. Okay. Wheatus, Blink. We're getting two blinks. I got two blinks. But it's not all the small things, though. It's the only one they have. It's kind of hard, too, it says. Simple Plan. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh, hey, oh. Yeah, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Nope. Man. Tool Disturbed, Sum 41. I'm going to go back to the Fray. That might be the Fray. How to Save a Life. Yes, Steve. Steve, who you can find tomorrow night at 9. Kings of Leon song draft. Steve nailed it. The Fray, How to Save a Life. Also a part of one of the most emotional episodes of Scrubs. It's the rabies episode. The rabies episode of The Office and the rabies episode of Scrubs. Warriors of the industry. Just kind of one will make you cry, though. It's not The Office. On the fun run. Scrub soundtrack is dope, Tito. I'm not going to lie to you. It is. It's good. It's Gucci. Let's get this cover. Steve, you got it, man. You get to do the requesting today, so that's good. Let me show you guys the album cover. This is very beautiful. Many colors. I actually think this is. Nope. Nope. Definitely. I'll see if they have the Cake album. Nope, they don't. They did the other day, though, didn't they? Um, she's going for speed. Someone said The Cure. It's not that. Steve wants to hear the food draft. Oh my god, he's gonna make me work. I may have it though. The entire food draft. I mean, I might clip from the food draft replay, or I could do the entire 20 minutes. Wait, an hour and 55. Best of the food. A whole hour, 2 hours. Food draft fight. That's what you want, right? The food draft fight, 3 minutes. Okay. Let me email it to myself. Meanwhile, y'all need to figure out what this album cover is while I email myself the food draft. We can't just be slacking over here. We still got to get them all. Rules are rules. And I got places to be. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. That is the winner. That'll be the pick. Bloodhound Gang, always the pick. The Wolf. What was it? Bloodhound Gang? No. We'll skip it. We'll just skip it. Oh, the Human League. Don't you want me? And then the movie poster to go 3 for 3 to make it official. Oh. Men in Black. Men in Black 2. Nope. Face Off. Enemy of the State. Nope. We always do Enemy of the State, don't we? Conjuring. The Conjuring. Nope. That is definitely Nicolas Cage, one of those. Broken Arrow. Nope. Brokeback Mountain, no. Nope. Come on, man. There's a line there. One of these guys is definitely Nicolas Cage. Let's be real. Broken Arrow doesn't take for me. 8mm. No, Snake Eyes. Nope. Dang. What is it? I already did Face Off and it didn't work. Heat. Oh, it's Colin Farrell. SWAT. No. Or is it Brendan Fraser? Equilibrium. No. John Claude. Damn it. It's not Heat, though. It already said it's not Heat. What? The Day After Tomorrow. Nope. Prestige. Worldwide? The Prestige. Got it. Took 6 of them. God, that was a lot of work to get there. Well, we tried. Good work, everybody. We'll leave you with the food draft fight, which, by the way, I was wronged on that. I think I'll just go through my email. Well, Concert Archives, 16 years ago today, August 13th, 2008, you saw the Dave Matthews Band at AT&T Bricktown Ballpark in Oklahoma City? 16 years ago? Good Lord. All right, thank you all. Remember that tomorrow night, we have the song draft. Strip Mall Steve, my buddy Kent from the One Star Cowboys podcast, will be having 10 picks each, 30 picks on the clock, ahead of Kings of Leon Saturday night out at Dickey's in Fort Worth. So join us for that tomorrow night at 9. I will not do a nooner tomorrow. So that will be at 9 p.m. tomorrow night. Radio 3 to 6 today. And we'll end it with the food draft fight from many years ago. And we'll do that when I... By the way, remember that I won the food draft.
The first pick in the food draft, Jeff Skin Wade takes Mexican food. Oh! What a pick! Oh, he did it! He did it! I'm so proud of you.
You're good.
I'm so proud of you. Look at you over there.
Because my list goes
Dominating.
by what everyone would think.
Wow, dude, he just put the system on trial. All the greatness.
So you love Mexican.
Why make things more difficult than they have
Because
to be?
it's what I
can't
do.
just be,
Woo! I don't
and now,
understand the premise.
and now my desire to even do the segment is gone.
Yeah.
Like now I don't care.
Whose
I don't wanna
pick
do
is it? Whose pick is
We
it?
all
It's
win.
like my
Look at his
this is
face. We all won.
you taking the fun out of it.
Just wait till you get married. Yeah.
And we tip
Talk-
our cap to Tyler Skaggs.
Talk about. Yes, it's prison rules. Like I had tacos on my list. Now I got to scratch them out. I had queso and chips. I got to cross them out.
You don't.
We didn't agree to have a styles of food draft.
Can I get this important thought out?
Yeah, sorry.
If you want to, you can reposition it as an entree, appetizer, or dessert draft.
No way, dude. I love it.
I didn't
Let's
say
go.
we're having a types of food.
I
draft.
love the drafted
Draft
something.
a food.
I drafted
one food.
I drafted something that has two words
You
in it,
drafted
and
like
one of those
12
words is
foods.
food, and it's an epic food draft. So how can you say it's not eligible? There's two words, and one is food. I drafted food in the food draft. Damn. So put a quesadilla in my mouth, and a tostada, and some queso, and tacos, and all that crap, because it's Mexican food.
Kevin Turner is on the clock.
Kevin?
I'll draft meat.
Oh, okay, hold
I
on.
can't because there's meat in Mexican
No,
food.
no, no, listen.
It's all jacked
No, no,
up.
no,
It's all
listen.
ruined.
No, no, no. You can have
No,
meat,
you ruined
but
it.
you can't have ground beef.
Listen how he said
You can't have steak fajita, but you can have what's left over from my food.
What is poultry meat?
Yes. What? But you can't.
So I can't have a chicken fajita? No, I
Wait.
can't have a chicken
What kind of birds are
quesadilla.
you eating?
I like a chicken flauta. I like all this
You
stuff. but
can't
I
have that
it
stuff.
now
I have it.
because he got it first.
You can come over to my house and have some of that I make because I own it.
How'd you say
And in the
ruined?
drawing, I had the first pick, but I didn't say that because I knew you guys would be like, "Oh, you get the first pick." Like everything's
All right.
stacked against me and
All right.
sucks.
All right,
So
we'll
no,
start over. We'll start over. You
Wait.
take the
No.
first pick.
no, no, no,
You tell me. Listen,
No.
listen,
no.
listen. You tell me.
Just get a Weezer song going or something.
Well, pretty stupid. Steve, good job. You know, I don't know. It feels about the same. But, you know, whatever it is what it is. That's the power of radio, man. When you have those moments where you can, like that's what I love about it. All right, I can't end it on a Weezer song. They won't monetize me or whatever. Don't want any copyright wars. Thank you guys. See y'all tomorrow night at 9, Radio Today, 3 to 6. Don't forget to check out the One Star Cowboys podcast, please. And me, Steve, and Kent tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Bye. Love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me.